So on this particular video, I thought to talk about how my YouTube channel got stuck and how I came out of that and how practically I beat the YouTube algorithm, and particularly in my space, which is I do Christian content. What is the likelihood of that? Now, the reason why I'm doing this video, I want to be very clear. It's to explain that in every single workspace, there is difficulties. Even if you are just watching videos and you think, oh, he's just posting videos. Trust me, there's a difficulty that you might not understand. Now, also, I want to also speak to people that are seeing their channels not really getting as much recommendation, and what you can do that might help that particular thing. And I'll give you this advice for free. y'all don't worry on that one. I got you over there. Okay, it's Ricky. My name is Ricky. I do what is known as Christian content or Christian apologetics. You might not even know what it is. Don't worry, that's not the point. And so for those that follow this channel, thank you very much for each and every single person that actually watches this channel. Now, I'm going to give you a breakdown. I'll tell you certain things that have educated me. I'll tell you what the rejection was, which kind of motivated me in a way. If you think of it, let me see if I can show you this particular letter. I remember getting up this other day and I had gotten this letter from YouTube. Now, YouTube had sent me this letter saying, let's see, they were literally just saying, hey, dude, we know you applied for YouTube Black. For those that don't know what YouTube Black is, YouTube Black Voices, basically, it's this program that they have where they actually fund or they help content creators with funding and also a little bit more exposure to the community, to the rest of the community of people that actually do YouTube. And so they were like, you didn't fit. They're like, you didn't fit. So I'm going to tell you how I got into that position where I was fit enough to be able to apply. What happened, the demotivations and all that kind of stuff. Now, first, I want to tackle the demotivation. This is a period on YouTube where your YouTube channel seems to get less or even half or even 30% of what normally comes on the channel. Now, if your channel is getting a 10% or a 5% of the channel size, so if you have 100,000 subscribers and you're getting 10,000 on the videos that are doing fine and 5,000, that's normal. Okay? Yes. That is normal. Now, another reason why I'm doing this video is because I tend to get these questions of people that want to be up and do their content. And so that's very normal. You have 1,000 subscribers, you're getting 50 to 100. That's very normal. Okay? When the videos that are there start to get 25%, that's when you're really doing good. Okay? Now, that's not always the case. Maybe a week you might get one video that pops up, right? And so I'm going to show you the strategies around this particular thing. Yes. Yeah, there's no thing. Number one, it's right here. If you don't know this particular book, it's called YouTube Formula. It's by Daryl Eves. Daryl Eves' book is really good. Okay, he explains a lot of ideas. He explains a lot of things. But also, Daryl Eves does have a YouTube channel. Now, if you go up there, you'll find his YouTube channel. He still does live videos where he brings up students of his. He has a course that he does, but it's a bit of a costly one. And so, but Daryl Eves does do very good content on educating people on how. Like, for instance, here you'll see he's bringing up people that have attended his classes, very expensive, but they tell you the process they went through in order for them or for their channel to think. So watching those videos can help you understand how to fit your format of content into a format that is very well presented. For example, right now, how I'm doing this video, there isn't much editing that I'm going to have to do on this video. I spend more time setting up and structuring the videos and figuring out my direction for the video than editing nowadays, okay? Because of this little thing that I have here. It allows me to switch between scenes and whatnot and stuff and all that kind of jazz. Now, just I stated, Daryl Eves is one of the thingy. And also, he has this video that he had done with Mr. Beast. Unfortunately, it's under a paywall. Now, I think you have to pay through his website. I can't remember, which he did at VidCon. That video was very good also. It also illustrated for me how to structure my thumbnails and titles, how to think about titles. Now, at the same time, I also did focus a little bit more on, I think, Skillshare courses on audience development. Because personally, I'm a person who's passionate about the Bible, extremely passionate about the Bible. But it still does not, it's not the anointing that's going to get people in finding the channel, right? But it is educating myself on the platforms that is going to get me there. So I studied a couple of people online that did courses on audience development. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the particular ones here, but there is a few that you'll find on Skillshare that actually do that very well. Now, next one. It's this particular platform here called Morning Fame. Now, Morning Fame is a monthly subscription. I'd advise getting the monthly subscription, and unfortunately, I closed mine. I'm gonna go back from next week. The reason why I'm gonna go back is because there are certain things that I'd never learned about this platform. But the benefit of this platform is that there is a feature on Morning Fame. Okay, I want to explain. There's a feature on Morning Fame that's called algorithm. That feature on Morning Fame called algorithm, what it does is that it allows you to see people who are in your niche or who talk about the same things with you, what kind of videos they are making, or to find different channels that are in the same niche with you or that make the same type of content. And if they have a video that's doing well, the algorithm part on Morning Fame can alert you. But another thing about the algorithm part on Morning Fame, the paid version, is that it has this thing where it will tell you videos that you uploaded way back that are still currently getting people watching them. And so that was the part that I was mostly focused on, because it would alert you. So if you don't know how to structure your content, Morning Fame does very well. But personally, I think you just have it as a whole. And so that's another thing that LC helped me a lot. So because an old video that was done maybe in the last 3 months might pop up again. And when that video pops up, you know now there is a newer audience that's interested in that particular subject, and then you can string that subject into a newer topic that you now have. I do a lot of research. Sometimes my videos, when I structure the video, you'll hear that I'm pinning it towards something, even though it's a current subject. It's because that might be an old topic that's coming back up again. So Morning Fame helps get you to think like that, okay? But you can have it as a full-time thingy and all that kind of jazz, okay? And also they have a YouTube channel where they actually do their teaching and stuff like that. And you can see the page over here. They have all these tools. They explain their tools. They have a lot of videos, okay? They have almost 200 videos over there explaining every tool that you are getting. It's about $10 a month. It works well if your channel is already performing and all that kind of stuff. But also, it helps you know how to structure your videos, your thumbnails, what thumbnails people saw and recognize your channel and all those kind of things. So that's just one other tool, Morning Fame. Now, after Morning Fame, this is my biggest and most favorite. Hear me well. This is my biggest and my most favorite platform that helped me overtake, even if overtake the algorithm, basically, to kind of stand out. On top of the content I'm doing. Now, bear in mind, for me, on my channel, I have 10 years to 15 years studying theology from different studies and stuff like that. And so that comes in handy. This just backs up. It just helps out. This is one of my favorite. Their page is called Little Monster Media Co. Yeah, you won't hear it being talked about, but hey, this platform, it's a mountain of, like, if you want to do content and you don't know what, I'd advise watching Little Monster. because Little Monster gives different types of videos. They explain formats, they explain structures of video, they explain peaks and heights and lows and what. Some of the things that I am talking about that these people teach, I don't even do that because it's just a lot to structuring your videos to that level. But Little Monster, it's a dive, okay? Over there, when you get over there, don't rush through the videos. These guys have a lot to talk about. They have a lot that they teach. And so, like for instance, there's a video that is one of my favorite on there where they are talking about format structure, okay? Content format, basically. And when they're talking about content format, they're talking about what kind of different structures are there for making a YouTube video. And that's where I developed my format of creating different scenes. You have a detective, you have a judge, you have a thing, and I speak as people in those professions, but still talking about diagnosing doctrinal subjects. You get it? And so this platform helped a lot, okay? Now, in Little Monster, these guys are so deep. Little Monster, it's so deep. They don't post now, but Little Monster is so deep that there was actually a video where they actually mentioned something that I went on like 2-3 months just reading the stuff. They recommended finding YouTube papers, like YouTube published papers on certain topics. And this was one of my favorite ones, okay? The neural network of YouTube recommendation. This paper, amazing, okay? I don't know how many times I read this paper, but it explains how videos funnels and how they break down videos before they recommend the videos and how to fit in. And also, it helps also to know or study headlines, okay? That's another thing that I kind of like dived in a little bit, how to do headlines. So a title sometimes should sound like a headline, and how a thumbnail comments or complements a headline. You get it? I hope this video does find you well, but please do like the video. Does help it out. Now, so that it may reach other people. I'm about to go to 100K, so would love more people to get to 100,000. Consider, thank me later. Or you can just press the thank you button down there. All right, so these papers, I don't know how many of these papers I still have, but I have an entire thingy folder. Like, I think I have like 20 or different ones and stuff like that, just on different topics on thingy. Another thing, again, Pat, I forgot his name. His name is Pat something. He has a book called YouTube Superfan, something like that. Do read that book. Read that book because it explains a certain mindset around it. And also another particular recommendation that I think would help, it's this guy's YouTube channel. This guy's channel, Paddy Galloway, right now he's a YouTube consultant. He's consulting for people. He breaks down why certain channels are structured the way they are. And so to listen to a person like that, breaking down things like that, it helps because it helps frame your mind for the viewer. We're creating content on subjects we are interested in, but the viewer still decide which video they are going to click on. He explains those type of things. So Patty Galloway is one of those people that actually was very much key on my thingy. But once I read this book and I followed Little Monster Media Ideas, I pretty much had a lot to work with. But also, VidCon has a YouTube channel, so you should check them out because VidCon, they do creator discussions. So creator discussions, they have it over here. And so VidCon has a lot of videos, but unfortunately there's a video that was done at VidCon of Mr. Beast. I can't find it nowadays, but that video was really good and it explained a lot of things. So I hope this does give you an idea of what I'm talking about. But also, if a channel starts fading or if it's not really going anywhere, how do you solve that? Keep uploading, but also be experimental in your uploading. Upload in the morning, upload right at the time when people wake up. Think about the people that are watching your channel. Like, what time do you think they go to work? So you'll notice if I post a video, I post around 9-10 o'clock, because that's the time when people are settling in and at work. Okay, and so, or right before they have like a break or something like that. So there's a 2-hour window in there. You want to upload the peak time for the most people on your channel. It helps to upload your videos around the time where you have at least 6 hours before people go to sleep. So people in South Africa likely go to sleep after 10 o'clock. So you need at least 6 hours from the time when they go to sleep. Unless I'm just on a YouTube upload challenge, like now, I'll upload at 9 o'clock, I'll upload at 8 o'clock. But that's within the challenge. But also the topics that I'm still uploading, they still meet the standard of the type of videos that I make. Okay, and so that's another thing to note there. So if your channel is kind of like sloping, you need other formats. Include other formats, but don't do it too late, like 5, 7, 8 months. And also don't stop uploading. Stopping to upload gets people up. And also another thing, I know I'm speaking too fast, but I don't have time to kind of like detail all these things. This idea that you're gonna get to do videos and then stop for like a month, and then don't do that. Okay, the most you can do is like 5 days or 7 days. After that, you are really when you start back or when you come back, make sure that the video is really good, because you need YouTube to kind of recommend it. But the way to get over that hurdle when the viewers look thingy, sometimes YouTube is purging subscribers. I remember last week they were doing some experiments with notifications, and people wouldn't get notifications, some people would get notifications. So that time I would normally go back, look at my biggest videos that I want to make at that time, and I will only make the biggest videos. And making the biggest videos would normally climb the views backwards. Okay, so those videos that I would take too much, I'm like, this video would take me too much too. Those are the videos that I mostly do at that time. I don't make slacky videos like, oh, let me just get this video out. I don't do that. And all the time, your presentation is another thing. Okay, I'm not even talking about presentation here. Presentation, I never make a mistake video where I just look like I just shot the video. I'm very intentional about my videos. You might not have the luxury of doing that, but create a flow where it allows you to show that you make videos, like, and also don't make bland videos like, oh yeah, I don't know, do you guys think, where you don't sound sure. You'd rather have, it's a yes or a no, it's this or this. This I don't know. Like, why would people want to watch that? Because if you don't know what type of content you're supposed to be making, I see YouTubers make that mistake. I see this, oh, I don't know. Like, okay, what do you know? Why am I watching you if you don't know? And so that's another reason why channels could slope, is because you are very indecisive. I wish I could name people, but I can't. It's up to you to decide if you are that person. Don't be indecisive. It's a yes or a no. People like following people. People befriend people who are very decisive about their ideas. I'm very straightforward. I don't like a certain doctrine. I just say it like that. I'm not cutting corners. I'm not for you, not for anybody. Okay? I'm very straightforward. So be very straightforward in your views. But also add layers on the video. Okay? Adding layers on the video is, I'm talking about this topic, but I bring in another thing, a subtopic. It helps feel like the person got something. It helps that the person did get something, not it feels. The person did get something, because you're talking about this, but then there is a layer on top of it. And also, the intro is important. Can't be the same all the time. On this topic, I'm talking about this. Then you can do your channel intro. Do not do a channel intro before introducing the topic of the video. It will slump the views. It will slump the viewers, because they feel like on this channel, you spent like a good 30 seconds talking about your channel without talking about the video that they clicked on. That viewer who clicked on that video probably doesn't know you. And so why should they keep watching? You need to reassure that they are watching the right video. And so on that first couple of seconds, be very much quick to reassure them that they're watching the right video. And so these are the things that I hope it helps you. I don't charge for YouTube. I don't do YouTube consultation. I have thinking. Now, Mina, the people that I've helped on YouTube, they're successful. Okay, they're doing well. The people that I've helped on YouTube are doing well. You can see, Portia. You can see. I mean, Portia has built 2 channels already. She's over 30 on the other one and whatnot. There are these many people that I've advised on content direction and stuff, up with Zigo and whatnot. And the people that I've helped, the people that I've talked to. Now I'm not available to do that because I'm working at bettering in certain areas. I can't be talking about YouTube. It's not my passion. That's not my passion is talking about the things that you see me talk about on the channel. But I hope this video does give you an idea of where to go. Okay, where to go and really sit on these things. Like when I said Monster Media, spend time on Monster Media. That channel is loaded. Okay, it looks like simple old videos and stuff, but these guys are really deep. You have to like really think about it, and you have to think about the subject matters. Write notes on the subject matters that you are actually studying about. Like I remember I have a note thingy on structure, on just how to structure video thingy. And I think this was one of the notes that I was doing on Hitchcock, the study of how Hitchcock would do his breakdowns for his storytelling. And another one was the Daryl Eves methods and stuff like that and all that kind of stuff. So I write down like this, so that it helps structure the video. After you've done it a while, you don't even need to refer to it. Nowadays, I don't even need to refer to it. I'm just adding more value to the videos. Nowadays, you see more graphics. You will see a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's me now adding more value for the viewers. You see the upload of the videos are much more high quality and all that kind of stuff. Those things help, but you go watch these people. They'll give you an idea of how to build up. Okay? The rejections, they come. Don't mind the YouTube like. And YouTube thing he said, what do you call it? Load shedding decided. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on a later on. That's really pretty much what I had to say. And I hope this video does do you well. Sharp.